Hey y'all, I'm back with another reaction. Hope everybody enjoying their Friday. But people, I want to get into Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson is another young lady that we lost, and we got to get behind of what's going on, what really happened, and who are these people? I mean, what really happened in Mexico? What really happened? If it happens all the time, then what happened? What happened? Why would they take a trip? Listen, y'all, listen. You take a trip, you get together with your group, you take a trip to Mexico, 24 hours, you don't, something happened to one of your people. What happened to you all planning already staying there till for 4 days? Y'all supposed to stay there. Listen, people, I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here. Cause y'all be coming in here late and then we don't ain't heard nothing. Let me calm down, cause I get so excited when it come down to women and children. Look, okay. What I said was, look at the plan. Look at the plan. Listen. I said was the trip was supposed to be for 4 days. They supposed to stay for 4 days. How long did this go on before they decided to leave? Now, what was told to us from the news from the mother that it was within 24 hours. It was within 24 hours when they got a call about their daughter. So it had to be when whatever happened at that moment. Why were they so in a rush to get back to the United States if they was planning on staying those 4 days? Y'all get what I'm saying? I know they didn't just take no trip down there to hurt that girl and then leave and come back on the plane. Come on, y'all. Come on. We got to help. We got to help this family make it. It don't make sense. They supposed to stay there until 4 days. And people, oh, they needed the money to get back. No, they didn't, because they had already planned to go back on that last day. But they didn't even make it to the last day of the trip. So why were they in a rush to get back to the United States if the trip's supposed to be for 4 days? The daddy didn't have to send him no money. Daddy didn't send him no money. Why didn't you just stay there with her all the way through the trip days? For the 4 days. They supposed to stay there for 4 days. Why were they so in a rush to get back after that happened to that girl? They left that girl alone. Why though? Why? What? Who else was there? What went on? Something is going on, and if it happened like that, and they usually take trips like that, people take trips and do stuff like that, and come on, and then now they just got caught for doing it. No, something ain't right with this. Something is not right with this. And then I found an article talking about another 20-year-old girl was in the same situation, sort of like Robinson, in the same month that it happened to Robinson in Mexico. I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like this, y'all. I ain't never seen nobody plan a trip for 4 days, but it turned into a one-day trip. It turned into a 24-hour trip. Just to do that to her? It was a motive behind it for it to happen. Nah, something was seemed like to me something was unexpectedly for some of those people. It seemed like they walked into a situation. No way they went down there just to do that. For you tell me that they went out the country just for one day, 24 hours, and then jumped back on the plane because they know that whoever the smart person behind this, they thought they were gonna get away with this. They're not gonna get away with this. To me, it seemed like it don't happen to another girl, and we don't know nothing about it. It don't make sense. Cause like, listen, go back and look at my channel where it speak on the daddy, what the father said. It's terrible. They left her in the chair, sitting up in the chair, and got back on the plane. They left his daughter not knowing where she was. The friend, somebody else. It was some more people there, y'all. It's some more people there, and we don't know the truth. We don't. For them to lie for the best friend out of 5 years to come out and lie about that, all of them need lawyers. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with this picture. I know it's something not right. It's no way, y'all. No way they took a trip for. No way that them people took a trip for a 24-hour trip just go down there and do that to that girl. No, 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 no. Y'all got to give me something to think about. Y'all got to tell me something. And I'm gonna get everything I do. I get into deep into my investigation. God, it don't make sense. And then for people to put out about that Janae was, it's weird. What's going on with this case? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Them to come back from that trip, even the best friend. Well, but they fighting her. That's what I'm trying to give them the benefits of the doubt, but they fought that one person. They made sure that we seen. I don't know if that person in that video, who that person is, because I couldn't see their face. So I couldn't match the faces, that face with hey Sandria. I couldn't match the face with what was that somebody got the real camera, but I don't know from that picture that they gave us, the video that they gave us. I don't believe that neither one of them girls. I don't believe that Janae. I know they say it is. They say it is, but that girl was thrown around like a doll, like a red doll. And they stood there and watched like they were glued to their spot, their position. They was glued to their position. I believe those guys jumped that young lady. You know what? I do too. It got to be some hard-headed folks. Now that fight, women get to fight. We ain't about to break no. We ain't broke no neck and no spinal no spine. It's you know. And then for them to take a trip just for 24 hours, they didn't need no money to get back. They could have sat down there with that girl. If they were down there, they supposed to stay down there about 4 days. So that means that they already had money to come back because their ticket was to go down for. I'm not taking up for them. I'm not taking up for them. But I can't blame them because we don't know what happened. We got in the case. When our team got in the case, we got in the case at the end. And for anybody to jump on this case at the beginning, they should know more of what's going on. To me, they don't know what's going on, and I don't get it. And then you get one dude out of 6 people The one who came late is the only one taught. Something ain't right with this story, y'all. Something ain't right with this story. And then turn around, that girl named Lopez, she died like the same, similar the way uh Robinson did. In the same month in Mexico, but she was in Malos, but it's still in Mexico. But they tried to say she was drunk. But with this girl, they tried to say something different. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right with this. Let me put my glasses on. Sandra, let me put my glasses on. I see what you're saying. I'm not understanding. Okay, now, why she ain't fight that? I'm going to tell you. That room would have been. What you said, Sandra? It been turned all the way up. What? Yeah. Girl, what you say? She didn't scream for help. Nothing. In that room. But you know what? Why didn't I would have fought with everything in that room. Girl, you a man. I know that right. Oh Lord, girl, what you say? You a mess. Adrienne said she been on fault everything in that room. but but you know what? Oh girl, you a mess. I knew somebody gonna say something. But you know what? But you know what? Oh Lord, have mercy. It's cold in here. Look, hey y'all. Look, Gabba, my dog didn't push me. Look, hold on y'all, let me let the dogs out. Ooh, Lord. Come on, baby. Come on, y'all. Let's go. What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay. See, that person that was recorded needs to be locked up. And you know what? Sandria? The person, but you know what? But you got to understand. You got to understand. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I guarantee y'all, it's gonna be about some more people in this, and they lives were threatened. And the head person, when he said, "Well, a fight or something," she didn't break that lady. That girl. It seemed like that thing been going on for hours. It seemed like she was fighting for hours. She fought her life for hours. And the thing is, with me, what I'm trying to say, why is this damn, please folks stop aggravating me. Look, look, hold on, y'all, let me get it together. Hold on, y'all, one sec. Y'all cold? Look. Okay, listen, y'all. I know darn blasted well. They didn't take no trip A 24-hour trip. They need to be beat to girl. They can't tell me that they took a 24-hour trip. They took a 24-hour trip. Supposed to stay for 4 days. And you couldn't sit down there with that girl for 4 days. It was somebody whoever planned the trip done this. They mixed up in this. Ain't no way in the world I could have stood there and seen something like that. But you got to remember now. Come on, y'all. Come on. Cold out there. Come on. Y'all got to remember now. In that same month, this happened to her in the city of Mexico. They was in different. They said that it was another cover up like that. Now, if that boy got there, like he said, on the 29th, why he didn't sit with her? Why everybody rushing back to the United States after their friend was killed? That boy, Miss Alita, invited her there. It was supposed to be his birthday. You talking about the one who was talking, the one who told his story, the Nazir boy? The one who was telling his story? Wow. And another thing, why is he late to the party? Why is he late to his own party? Why is he late to his own party? He said they have a layover. All of them together except for him. When did this start? They were just there 24 hours. The mama talked to her that Friday. They got there about, I think they said they got there. He sure was. Allegedly. He was. Allegedly, he was. He the only one talked about this stuff. He the only one spoke. But what the daddy, Chandra, did you look on my channel? I record what the daddy said. Dominique gave me a video to watch what the daddy said. I played it yesterday. Girl. The daddy said he didn't even know where his daughter was. The friend had sat down and ate some food with them. They messed up about after they killed her and made a phone call. The dad, girl, you needed to hear the daddy. The daddy said they called him. Dad said he didn't even know where his daughter was. Girl, that's sad. You tell me I just spoke to my daughter and then she dead. I just spoke to my daughter and then she dead after eating tacos. She probably wasn't even eating tacos. And why did they want her to fight that? Why did they want her to fight that so bad? Fight that, Quella. She said no. I don't know about that video. I don't know about that video. That girl sat there. If Quella didn't want to fight that girl, she would have never walked up on her. That's why I'm trying to say that. Is there a real video? Because we came in at the tail end. Is there a real video out there that we can see? Was that really Quella? Was Quella already dead and they made that video? Who else got hurt down there? It's crazy. You have to think about that. They ain't show us the video. We seen a video but we didn't see the faces. And I said, that's how that look like a Mexican girl. They jumped her in, it showed it. Why her body look so light? They came in that room and said, come on y'all, let's go. Let's go in there. It's time, like a ritual thing. And it seemed like they sacrificed that girl, y'all. It's too much. Seemed like they sacrificed her. I just don't understand why they couldn't sit down there with her. Why they couldn't sit down there with her. It wasn't time for them to come back from the trip. Trip lasted. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I don't know if that's how it is in Mexico. When they signed in, there was no time. They ain't even had a time down there. They ain't even had a time on that sheet. When all of them signed in, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, and since you said that, if you go back and look at the sheet with all them names on it, they made sure Quetta #1 on there. Everybody else number on there except for Quetta and then everybody name was on that sheet except for everybody telephone number was on that sheet except for Quetta and the boy who came late. Quetta cell number wasn't even on there. And the boy who came late, #1, cell number wasn't on there. See, they didn't, some ain't right about this. Some ain't right about this. Quetta would have put her cell number on there just like everybody else did. And he didn't put his cell number on there. Nazir didn't put the one who told his part, he didn't put his number on there. Something ain't right about that picture now. Why her #1 on there? And why was it important for them? Why was it important for them to call the mama and tell the mama what happened? And the mama said all of set up. The mama said all of them gave her a different story. She should have snuck and record every last one of them. She should record every last one of them. And you said that her dad said she didn't. Yeah, the dad said she ain't weigh but 110 or 120 pounds. Boy, them pictures made her a little thick. All her photos make her a little thicker than that. But 110 ain't that big. 120, 110 ain't that big. I used to be 120 when I was young. That ain't that big. Oh, I hope I'm okay. It's no cold being out there. It's sad. My thing is, Daddy said that they left his daughter sitting up in a chair with a broke neck and a broke back. What my question is, did they do that? Or did another group do that? They didn't want that mother to know what they did to her. But yet, the boy was going to, their house every day until they would see. You sitting there eating with that lady, telling that woman what happened. That don't sound that normal. And the daddy said they left her sitting up in a chair with a broke neck and a cracked spine. If she had a broke neck and a cracked spine, she should have bruises. She should have bruises. That girl should have bruises all on her back. But did the autopsy say that? I ain't heard nothing about no bruises. If they kicked her, She should have some kind of bruise on her back. And if they did anything, she should have bruise coming from the blood from her back. I just don't. She had bruises all over her body, sure did. And I tell you. But you know what? This kind of stuff continues to happen. It's still happening. It's still going on. And the daddy said they asked for some money. That's what he said, and that's what I heard. Her lips were bruised. That's what he said. And I spoke, sure did. Well, I just want them to know. They, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Here, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. They had already took her money. But you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. The dad in the when they have her right now, they should be trying to find out where everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina, need to know about this, and they need to do like that lady when they did that girl Lopez girl like that in the same month that this happened to Robinson. They had a whole lot of people marching and protesting and trying to, yeah, her funeral tomorrow. Yeah. And then, yeah, her funeral tomorrow. But you know what? I bet they won't be at her funeral like everybody did. Quake, but see here, if something happen like this here, we'll back her up. Now everybody in North Carolina should be there back at that funeral, even if they have to stand on the outside. They're gonna pay attention to this. And they need to find out who's gonna be at that funeral. I'm telling y'all. This can't be behind this dresser. It got to be right here. TJ, though, when you in the car with that, when you in the car, don't blast my heater in there. You have to give the car time to warm up and put it in the middle. Don't turn the heater all the way up. That'll tell my radiator. But yeah. Yeah, the funeral tomorrow. At that funeral, you should be packed. It should be packed with all them people from North Carolina supporting her. If she don't get no support behind this case, ain't nothing gonna happen. See, with that Lopez girl who it happened to, they had everybody, because they said the mayor said that the general, whatever going on down there in Mexico, they hit that Lopez girl there. They tried to say she was drunk. You know what? I hate we caught this case late. I hate the case, I hate to pick up a case at the end. Because we don't know who telling the truth. We don't know. I don't know who, I can't figure it out. I can't figure that out. Why were they so in a hurry to come back, but they left her? As if somebody said, let's go. Get out of here, y'all, now. What happened? There's some more stuff happened. There's some more people were there, too. There's some more people with there. Because when they was sitting there, when all the girls was sitting right there on that picture, I don't know why they just sitting there. I don't know what they were waiting on. The girl who fought her was dressed like a tomboy. So I don't know what the kind of people are these. I don't know what they were doing. You know, something ain't right with this situation. Did he say how tall she was? Did he say how tall she was? Chandria. Did he say how tall she was? Fight back or something. Why would he say that on a video? And who turned that video in? How did they get the video out? Who put the video out there? Whoever put the video out there is involved. Who put that video out there? Because whoever put that video out there wanted everybody to see it. Y'all, I ain't used to this. I ain't used to this. Whoever put the video out there, I'm gonna tell you something. From what I saw, and I can't delete videos. I popped in right at the middle of the video. What? I have to go back and watch the whole thing. I saw the whole thing about 5 or 6 times. And what I couldn't understand, when I saw it, I thought it was a man beating on a woman. But I didn't think it was her. And I don't know them, so I don't know. I thought that was a man hitting her. I know women can fight, but if the girl didn't fight that, when that girl fought her, she said, I'm tired of this. Come on. Come on. Like somebody gonna die tonight. And they tell me fight back. But I'm gonna tell you, it was some more people in that room that finished her off. Allegedly. I just felt like somebody else was some more people was in that room. It was some more people too. And then you left her sitting up in the chair and you got back on your Aeroflight. Y'all. It's some more people. When they got on, I'm gonna tell you something. When they got on their plane, within 24 hours, it's another group of people in there. Because that boy said he came late. Hey, Kiki. That what's the name said he came late. So he had a layover. So what he do? Come down there just to go back? Why they ain't stop him? Why they ain't stop Wiggins? You might go to some. Yeah, I got in the car. TJ had my heater all blasted all the way. Then we ever busted. It was all the way to the other side. I know you don't. Now he don't tell my car. I'm still training. I'm training. The reason why see, they, oh, I ain't never seen nothing like this. They left her there dead, man. The dad and the mother said the housekeeper found her. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Sandria, listen. They involved, period. They are involved, period. There are some more people involved also. I know it got to be some more people in there. They got no telling how. When she was saying she was eating tacos, It could have started right then. Why they eating talk? Usually when you go to Mexico, you go out to eat and drink. Why y'all want to hang in the room? If we were gonna hang in the room, I could have stayed at home in my house. The girl got more class than that. So when she was eating, they could have knocked her food out, anything. They could have got her drunk. Because she was already like this. I didn't think that was her because we couldn't see her with blurred, but her hair was like a to me a mixed person hair, but we couldn't see her. I couldn't see her, so I can't even say who it was. They involved, period. But what I'm trying to say, if he came on the 29th, when did they leave? Why they leave so soon? Why they leave her so soon, sitting up in a chair? That's a ritual. Why they ain't let her lay down and stay there until the maid came? Why they ain't stay there? Why? And if the maid were there, that means that they came there for 24 hours. They came there for one day and they left. If they came like that, they just made a trip for one day. Oh, so they just went on the trip for one day for his birthday, and they didn't even celebrate his birthday. This is messy, heartless. I want to see how many people show up at the funeral. I'm gonna see, cause that's what they need. They need support. I really ain't seen too many people from Charlotte on the in the comment section. Y'all, I'm about to take a nap. I'll be back later on. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. It's Friday and it's the weekend and it's a holiday. I'll make some Christmas videos on TikTok. Check me out. Cooking Mama Lanita. I'm about to enjoy my weekend. I love y'all. Thanks for being here, Sandria, and people who watching. All right, y'all, I'm out.